Persist in the assumption until it hardens into fact. And how does this affect our moral compass? It's a big handful this morning, but we're going to talk about persisting in the assumption until it hardens into fact and your moral compass and how it helps you to get whatever it is you desire. This is Susie, your beautiful millionaire swan queen. Welcome back to the garden, my beautiful ducklings. Subscribe, smash the like button, share my videos, and I will love you forever. I am a life coach, and I am here to drastically change your life for the better. And if you are interested in working with me one-on-one, check out my website below. I want to thank you guys who sent well wishes yesterday. I had a migraine and I stayed in a dark room and I persisted that it was going to go away because I was in resistance. With that persistence, I simply did, why am I feeling better? Just by asking this question. It bypassed my resistance and allowed me to be able to feel better. I missed most of the football games. I did get to catch a little bit last night of the 49ers game. Still don't know who won, but I do know my Saints did, which is really good. Did KC and Green Bay also play tonight? So there's 2 games tonight. Definitely going to try to catch some of that. But when we are in a situation where we don't feel good, we aren't seeing movement, we need to step back and simplify it. We need to take it simple, very, very, very simple. So if you are manifesting the love of your life, if you are manifesting money, a job, a house, a car, a pet, it doesn't matter. You need to step back and find one short phrase and answer the phrase with something silly. I can teach you how to do a how question. I personally prefer why questions. So when I am in resistance, I answer my why questions just like you would a how question. The only thing is I don't answer it in a way that is affirming or counter affirming, so it's undoing my main question. So for example, why am I happily married to Jared? Just by asking this question, there's no resistance. But if I'm having resistance and I say, why am I happily married to Jared? Because he's constantly calling me, because he's constantly texting me, because he's now showing up for me, because he's now the man that I need him to be, because he's nice, because he makes me laugh. I am affirming things. If they're true, awesome. But if they are something I am trying to create, that's not so awesome. So I don't want to affirm constant contact. If I'm happily married, I want to affirm healthy communication. Healthy communication is what you would have in a marriage. Constantly contacting you comes from your standpoint that you are affirming for a text message, a phone call, which is a separate manifestation that is undoing your happily married. You want to increase your bank balance. You're walking around and you're saying, I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. Why am I a millionaire? And then you look at your bank balance and it is nowhere near $1 million, or worse, it's in the negative. You have resistance. So you ask it in the form of a question. Why am I a millionaire? And then your brain goes, ha ha, you're lying. You need to go step back and persist that you are doing this by answering your question. Now the question needs to be answered with a true statement if you are in resistance. If you're not in resistance, this video is not for you and you don't need to answer the question. Resistance is when you are doubting, you are struggling, you are talking about the old story, you are wondering when the time is going to show up, and you are persisting that they need to do something to show you that this is working. I am not changing them. I'm not changing your Jareds. I'm not changing your Beths. I'm not changing Dave or Dawn. I am changing me. And because I'm changing me, that changes the outer world, the way I perceive the outer world. So as soon as I accepted the fact that I have a hate relationship with my ex-husband, it brought peace into my life. He leaves me alone because I accepted it's not my job to change him, and he doesn't want to change. So when you think about this, your specific person, they are doing things that you don't like. It's because you are laser focused on, I don't like that he's doing this. He's not showing up in the way I need. He's ignoring me. He's not texting me. He's left my message unread for hours, and I know he's been on the app because it shows he's been on the app. Think about your best friend. Do you care if your best friend answers you 30 seconds after you send off the text message? No. Do you care if your best friend responds in 2 hours? No. Are you clicking the time going, oh, my best friend hasn't messaged me back and it's been 6 hours, 13 minutes, and 12 seconds? No, we just go about our day. You guys are persisting in the assumption that this isn't changing. And because you are persisting in the assumption that this isn't changing, you're not seeing reality. And then you are trying to say, okay, well, I'm going to go to a parallel reality. I'm going to bring 4D or 5D into 3D. I don't talk about that stuff. It's too much work. What I simply do is change me and the way I see the situation. So again, if I am in a relationship with you, if I see the relationship as adding value to my life, I am going to put my energy into that relationship. If I see that that relationship adds no value to my life, I'm going to dismiss it, and I'm not going to give that person the time of day. I'm not going to give them my attention. You guys are trying to change them when you are in resistance. You are trying to make them give you proof that this is working. Instead of saying, I'm changing me, this is working, and now it's reflecting in every person I meet. So we will talk about, when do you see it's changing? Birds before land. Everybody loves birds before land because birds before land are awesome. I hate birds before land. I truly do. I hate the phrase. You are manifesting the love of your life and you hear about this guy. Yeah, I hear it all the time from my clients. I'm getting this other person that shows up into my reality that's doing all the things I want my specific person to do. This person is giving me everything I want. Everything I'm manifesting my specific person to be, he's not doing, but this person is doing. You just put this bird in the front position with your words. You put this bird in that front position. Now, your specific person is with somebody else, and this is going to go to the moral compass as well. You need to get rid of the third party. I'm not going to give you permission to break up somebody's relationship. If you are asking if you need permission to break up their relationship, you think it's morally wrong. You can have anybody you want. But your moral compass, when you're going around asking what you need to do to change this situation, is it okay to break them up? That is what you have to live with. You have to be the one who says, oh, it's okay that I do this. Not Susie, not any other coaches, not your friends or family members, not strangers on Facebook or Instagram. That is why specific persons is such a hot topic, because they're telling you this person doesn't want anything to do with you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to see you. They don't want to date you. And you are manifesting them back. The thing is, the energy you are sending to this person is, I love you, but this is wrong. I love you and you need to change and show me proof that you are now going to show up for me as the person I need you to be. Instead of, I love you, you add value to my life, and I would like to have that value back again. How can I change me where this value shows up in my life? Because I'm going to be straight up honest. I'm not going to tell you, yes, you can break up somebody. It's easy to break up somebody. If you truly want that person, it's easy to break them up. But if you're asking for permission, check your moral compass, because you are looking for proof from somebody else that it is okay to do what you choose to do, instead of saying, you know what? I love this guy. I know this guy loves me. We had this big, huge fight. He moved on, and now maybe he's staying in that relationship because I am sending out shit messages to him instead of loving messages to get him to come home. You are logically trying to reason with love. And logic and reason go out the window when love comes into play. Your heart is where you need to be when you are dealing with the love of your life. If you are morally walking around saying that it's okay to do this, and you have no guilt, no resistance, no remorse, that is on you. I'm not giving you permission. And I get asked this question all the time. It's easy. It's very easy. The thing is, you are complicating it because you're looking for 3D proof. You have to persist. But again, you guys, we are not changing them. We are changing the way we see the world. So if I want to meet The Rock, he saw a post that says he's in Chicago. I could go home to Chicago and I could easily bump into him just by asking a simple question. Why do I meet The Rock? Just by asking this question. How did I instantly meet The Rock? Just by asking this question. What do I need to change in me that allows me to bump into The Rock? How do I get The Rock to watch my videos? Just by asking this question. How do I get The Rock to tweet about my videos? Just by asking this question. How do I get to be BFFs with The Rock? Just by asking this question. I prefer a why question, so I could do the same thing. Why is The Rock watching my YouTube videos? Just because I'm asking this question. Why is The Rock my BFF? Just because I'm asking this question. You can do anything you want, but you have to persist in the assumption until it hardens into fact. So you are having a bad day, and we are dealing with the virus. We are dealing with unemployment issues. We are dealing with friends and family who are sick. Daycare is finally open back up, and little one went to daycare today. She was so excited. She said, drive faster, drive faster, drive faster. And then when she got there, she's trying to get her seatbelt undone, open the car door, and running to the front door because she gets to go play with her little friends again. All she could think about this morning is, are we leaving yet? Are we leaving yet? Are we leaving yet? Children have a laser focus. If they want ice cream, they're not going to stop until they get ice cream. If they want to drink, they're not going to stop until they get that drink. They are going to persist. It doesn't matter if they're in a good mood or a bad mood. Again, I don't advocate going to the park and watching children play. But if you have friends or family members that have kids, the next time you're around, watch the children play. They are in their head. They don't care what's going on. But the thing is, even though they're in their head playing, they're feeling it real. They are naturally tapping into that feeling it real so that they get whatever they want. To the point, Mommy's going to bring us ice cream. I know Mommy's going to bring us ice cream. It's just going to be a little bit, but Mommy's going to bring us ice cream. Mommy, can I have ice cream yet? No, we got to eat dinner first. Well, when is dinner? Mommy, is dinner ready so I can have my ice cream after dinner? They're not going to stop. And finally, you get so fed up of listening to them ask for ice cream, you take a little bowl and you give them a little scoop so it's not going to ruin their dinner. And they are as happy as a clam. They don't care that they got a tablespoon of ice cream. All they care about is that they got it. They persisted and they got it. And that is what we do naturally. We are constantly talking about the things we want. or the things we are creating in our reality, we are constantly talking about, I can't talk about the old story. I can't do this. I can't do that. Because if I talk about the old story, what happens? I'm bringing it back to life. So in reality, you are looking for proof. Persistence is not looking for proof. It is adjusting your moral compass. It is adjusting your happy meter. It is living your life. I have a friend for 15 months who has been manifesting her guy. She told me yesterday that when he actually comes into her life now, he will add value. He is not the reason for her happiness. So the delay in her getting her guy, she said, is because she wasn't happy. She was dependent upon him to be in her life to make her happy. So she's moved. She's gotten her own place. She's decorated her place. She's found her internal happy meter, dialed it up. And now when this guy comes into her life, she's not sitting on the couch waiting for him to come home from work to entertain her, because she has other things. She built a life. Now, my 400-pound friend will tell you, you don't have to build a life. You can do whatever you want. You can persist. You can say, he's mine, she's mine. That's it. They're mine. That's my boyfriend. That's my girlfriend. That's my best friend. That's my job. And you can literally say, that's my job, that's my job, that's my job, that's my job, that's my boyfriend, that's my girlfriend. And you can push it and push it and push it. And if you just said those little phrases, not even in a question, but you don't have any resistance, you're not going, oh, but how am I going to get that job? Oh, what do I need to do to be able to get that job? Do I have to apply? Do I have to do this? Those people go, that's mine. And when people say, no, it's not, you go, watch me, because that's mine. And they persist until they get it. Don't feed your doubts. Get out of your head. Get out of your head when you are in resistance. Go to a simple question. Why am I happy? Just by asking this question. Why am I happy in this relationship? Just by asking this question. Why do all relationships that are in my life add value to my life? By asking this question. Why am I happily married to Jared? Just by asking this question. Because that will take you out of your ego. It will put your ego in check. It will bypass your conscious brain. It will sink into your subconscious brain. And once it locks into your subconscious brain, it shows up in your outer reality. But not just by the thing you are creating. The specific person, other people are going to start being nicer to you. Other people are going to be doing things. They are going to be showing up. Money and specific people are tied together because you are in a relationship with both of them. You're not appreciating them. You're not respecting them. And you are analyzing them to death instead of stepping back and letting it flow to you. Think about your words like a river. You throw your words into the river and they are just drifting away from you down the river. Now, you're standing on a bridge and you walk to the other side and you throw your words out there. They're going to come right underneath the bridge to you, bypass you, and continue on down the river. Which do you want to be received at the other end? What do you want to be reflected back to you? It's your words that get reflected back to you. So choose your words wisely when you are thinking about the things that you are creating in your reality, because that is what's going to show up. I love you guys. Have an absolutely positively amazing day. And as always, leave me a message and let me know how I am drastically changing your life for the better.